I've got my laptop, I've got some of my shipping supplies, and I also have my beautiful Santa sack filled with all the inventory that I've sold over the last couple of days. I love using this bag year round because I always feel like Santa Claus dropping off orders at the post office, and I know it feels like Christmas morning every time you get a package at your door, because that's how I feel. So I just feels really fitting to have a Santa bag year round. But if you couldn't tell from the title of this video, we will be shipping out orders with me. We'll be packing them up and then I'll be taking them to the post office. I just want to run over like what's selling well for me, maybe to give you some inspiration, and I just want to talk through like how I feel like my shop is doing, because if you don't know, I was retro bags for literally 6.5 years, and I just made the switch about a month and a half ago to Sinclair Vintage, and it's got like a totally different vibe, aesthetic. I'm picking up different things, and that's always like really nerve-wracking, especially when you have a lot of followers. Okay, like let me not push it, but I have like 29,000 followers on Depop. I've been on there since 2018. I built a platform on TikTok with like 30,000 followers, on Instagram with 9,000 followers, and now I'm totally switching like my entire vibe, low-key. So, you know, you just never know how that's gonna like go over, and it's hard to kind of find your new target audience, but this is something I really felt like I needed to do. I cannot speak today. I really needed to do because I was feeling so disconnected from my brand. But enough yapping. If you're new here, hi. I like to yap. My name's Kennedy, and like I just said, I am now Sinclair Vintage. So let's get over what is sold in the last couple days. The last time I went to the post office was on Tuesday. It's now Friday, so I don't have a lot of orders, just like 9, I believe, but I feel like that's good enough to make a video. So let's get into it. All right, this is our first item. It's this really cute little vintage leather bag. I love the like croc embossed moment right here and the color blocking. It also has a really nice, you can't really probably see it, but it's like a velvety material in there, and it has a lot of pockets. That's one thing that vintage bags always had, is like a lot of pockets, and I appreciate them for that, because these new age bags, they like to give you like 2 pockets and you're good. Like, no, give me those pockets. I need them, girl. But this bag right here, I had it listed at $30. Someone sent me an offer for $24 and I accepted it. Where's this one going? It's going to Nashville, not too far. This is our second item. It's a pair of Y2K baggy denim. I do not see these going out of style anytime soon. They're always just like a quick sell for me. I think it took maybe like 4 days for these to sell, and they got a ton of likes before they actually ended up selling. But I listed them for $40. They sold for $40. Nothing crazy. We'll go with anything and everything, and we love that. And these are actually going to Staten Island. These babies, I bought them off eBay for myself personally. They're Carlos by Carlos Santana, and they are just a stunning boot. The only flaw is that they are faux leather, and some of the little, as you can see right there, like it's starting to shed a little bit, and I hate that. I did mention that in the description, but they were honestly like brand new condition. The only reason I ended up selling these was because my calves are nice and juicy, and you know what? These were just not zipping up. Not to save my life, and I even thought about trying to take them to a cobbler to see if they could put one of those like little stretchy, you know how some boots have those little indents that have like the stretch so it has a little bit more give? I thought about doing that, but then I was like, girl, we've literally had these for 6 months and we haven't done it yet. Just go ahead and sell them. And so that's exactly what I did, and some girly picked these up for $50. That's what I had them listed for. That's what they sold for. And I did list them that low, even though they were like literally brand spanking new, never used, originally almost $200. I listed them at $50 just because of that flaw right there. But she'll still get plenty of wear out of those, so I'm not really worried. I'm glad they're going to a beautiful home where they're actually gonna get enjoyed, because they were just collecting dust in my apartment. So you know what, sometimes it's okay to let things go. How do I get a calf reduction? Like, goodness gracious. I even tried walking all the time to see if like losing weight was a problem. No, I just have nice juicy calves, and that's fine. I just have to learn to love that about myself, and normally I do, but when it comes to boots, like, it just really makes me want to cry. It makes me want to have a breakdown, because there are so many boots I want and I just cannot wear them because my calves are just too freaking thick. And I don't even have the thickest calves. Like, anyway, let me pack this up. My next 3 items are all linen pants. I'm just gonna show you them all at once. When it gets hot outside, this is the material you wanna be in. It's lightweight, it's breathable, it looks so good with minimal effort. Like, this is what you need to be in. Especially for the girlies who are like me, who don't like to wear mini skirts all the time, don't like to be shorts all the time. Like, I love a maxi skirt, but sometimes it does get hot. I love pants, but sometimes, again, it gets hot. So something like a linen, game changer. And they're in like the perfect silhouette, okay? A lot of times they are wide leg. And I just think that looks so elegant. This is something you could definitely wear to work, especially with a waistline like this. Like, come on, wear it to work, wear it to the beach, wear it just to lounge around, you know, the house in and going to brunch with your friends. Like, I love a linen pant, linen tops, like linen skirts. I just picked up a linen skirt last week and I am fighting the urge to keep it. I really should put it up in my shop, but I'm fighting the urge to keep it because it's just so freaking gorgeous. But yeah, I sold 3 different pairs of linen pants. This first pair I listed for $45. It sold for $40. Same with these. I listed these for $45. They sold for $40. These are by Gianni Beanie. These are all like a wide leg silhouette, super flowy. And then these are not vintage, they're like 2010s. So I listed these at $35 and they sold for $35. I have them listed maybe 3 or 4 days. Like, all of these were listed for maybe 3 or 4 days. Got a lot of likes, got put in a bunch of bags. I got a ton of offers, but they sold pretty quick. Anything that sells, you know, in less than a week, like, that's the thing I keep my eye out for when I go thrifting again. Like, obviously this is going to be a hot commodity. This is what I need to be having in my shop for those quick sales. So we'll be picking up more of these. Let's see where these are going. We have a pair going to West Hollywood. I have a pair going to Garden Grove. Where is that at? It's also in California. The Cali girls know what's up. And then this last pair is going to, drum roll please, Brooklyn. All right. I sell a lot of stuff to like the New York area and then also California. Like, those girlies hold it down. And I don't know if it's because the thrifting scene out there is asinine, like it's honestly terrible and everything's expensive, so it's just cheaper to shop online or what, but like maybe it's just because those are the fashion girlies out there. I don't know, but shout out to you guys. You definitely make up a majority of my sales. Look how fun this baby is. Can you believe I actually had this in my closet for the longest time? Never ever wore it, so I put it up in my shop. It sold in 24 hours. When I tell you, I instantly regretted putting this up. I was like, dang, that really is a cute top. It's one shoulder, this little medallion situation. Like, come on. This with a linen pant and a little square toe flip-flop heel, like little kitten heel, some jewelry, some sunnies. Like, this is perfection. I do regret selling it, especially because it went so fast, but you know what? Shout out to that girl who sniped it, because if it didn't sell fast, I was just gonna put it back in my closet, even though like I never ever wore it. But suddenly I feel inspired now that someone else wants it. Like, I hate how your brain works like that, but we have this top going to, drumroll please, it's also going to New York. What did I say? The New York girlies hold it down for me. I hope these people like tag me in their outfits because I want to see. But I listed this one at $25 and it sold for $22. You guys, I just took a sneak peek at these last 2 items to see where they're going. Tell me why one is going to LA and one is going to Brooklyn. Like, I wasn't kidding. I was not being dramatic when I said California and New York girlies literally hold me down. In the online space, they hold me down, those 2 states. Like, I would not have a platform without those girlies. Obviously, if you're from another state and you buy from me, I love you too. Don't get it twisted. Kisses on your forehead. But California and New York, I just feel like I need to order a giant edible arrangement that's like a mile long and just invite everyone who's ever ordered from me so that they can enjoy it. That's what I feel like doing. It's not practical. So if you're watching this and you're from one of those states, just know, kisses for you too, okay? Love you down. But anyway, my next item, this beautiful gold shimmery halter top. Like, come on. I don't think I've seen a body type I don't like a halter top on. I just feel like this is one of those universal pieces that like everyone should have in their wardrobe. Sorry, not sorry. So if you don't have a halter top, hit me up because I will be having a lot of them in my shop because I love a halter. Especially since I have wide shoulders, I think it just does something. It makes them look like smaller. Maybe it distracts them. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like if you're a broad shoulder girly, like a halter top, it needs to be your best friend, honestly and truthfully. And I want my shop to be a reflection of like my closet. So I just want it to be like an extension. Does that make sense? So like kind of like mi casa is su casa, except it's like closets. You know what I mean? But anyway, gold shimmering halter top. This can go with a pair of those linen pants. Capris are gonna be hot this summer. This, a pair of capris. Recently, oh, you guys, I got these beautiful baby fat, like strappy wedges with bling on the front. Like, let me put a picture on the screen. That, or those pair of shoes, pair of capris, paired with this halter top, a bunch of gold jewelry, hair up in a nice, like, messy bun, and some sunnies. My dream fit. Like if this was my size, I definitely would have kept it because obviously I have so many ideas, so many visions for this top, but it doesn't fit me, so I'm selling it. Or I sold it, I guess I should say, because it's on its way to LA, baby, and it's gonna look so good out there. I had this listed for $28 and it sold for $28. Another item that got like a lot of likes on them, or a lot of likes on it before it sold, and luckily it sold at full price. So soon this will be in California. And last but certainly not least, going to a cutie in Brooklyn, we have this black Cashache square neck tank top. I personally have one of these myself and I love it. It's kind of like a thicker, almost like neoprene-ish, if you know what that material feels like. Material, so it really like, you know what I mean? It like sucks you in and it's just like so flattering. So yeah, and Cashache is like a really good brand. If you haven't looked at Cashache, you need to. So it's nothing crazy, but the brand is good, the material is good, the quality is there. So this is just gonna be a really good closet staple. Everyone needs to have basics in their closet. Like it makes getting dressed 10 times easier. And when you have basics in your closet, you can wear just like a simple top, a simple bottom, and let your shoes do the talking, your jewelry do the talking. Like let your accessories really make the outfit. Sometimes the clothing doesn't need to do the talking, okay? Like don't overthink it. You can put on something so basic and just like accessorize it, and girl, you look like the best dress in like the most simple thing, you know what I mean? And I love being able to do that. So yeah, get your basics on. But Cashache is a really good brand. If you don't know, now you know. Go look them up on eBay, find you some stuff. I had it listed at $20 and it sold for $16. Someone sent me an offer and I was like, it's a black tank top, like whatever, have it, girl. So she got this beauty for $16. Did I tell you I already have one of these myself and I love it? Because if I didn't, I do. I love it. Alright everyone, that is going to conclude today's video. Everything is all packed up. I have approximately 20 minutes to get this to the post office and then approximately 45 minutes to get to work. So we have got to conclude this video right here, right now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, definitely let me know down below and we can do this more often. I can make this kind of like a pillar in my video staples, I guess, on this channel. Like, just let me know if you like this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll also put on the screen some other items that have just been selling really well for me, just so you guys have an idea of what's working for me. Maybe it'll give you, like I said earlier, some inspiration on what to pick up for your shop. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. I love you so much. I hope you live a happy, beautiful, wonderful life until I see you next time. All right, bye.